Hey, welcome out to channel14.com's Bodega Nights. I'm Joao.
I'm Miko.
Hey, this is Norm from Radio Norm.
With Martin.
Oh, dude, you have a really loud microphone.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, so how has everybody been?
Extremely busy. Because,
like how I begin
holidays
every
coming
Bodega
up
Nights,
and
huh?
stuff. Yeah.
Everybody starts talking at the same time.
Oh, dude, it's
Yes.
Louis. Hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah, but, if you ask a question and you don't really direct it to anyone, everyone's going to answer. And right now, it's the holidays. We have all the important holidays, like Halloween, Christmas, and every other holiday. And everything. And now there's hit the point where we see pumpkins and Christmas trees together. It's amazing.
I'm just, thankful that we don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Hey, actually, why?
Oh.
Is it because
Actually-
of Black Friday sale?
Well, I mean, not officially, right? But
Oh, I see.
I'd love to see, pumpkin, Christmas balls for a tree. That would be amusing. For
Yeah.
people like me who have their tree up in October.
I see. Yes.
You know, I've never actually gone trick-or-treating ever in my
trick
entire
or
life.
tree.
I can think of a number of reasons why.
Not even preschool? Whoa.
Nah.
Not even around your school?
Nah.
Around the mall?
That wasn't even a thing before. Remember?
Well, late 90s,
I know.
Shang had a mall trick or treat, but I was already 10 or 11. We were accompanying my little cousins.
I don't know. I mean, I did trick-or-treating when I was 6 years old, and we were doing trick-or-treating till well into my high school years.
Whoa.
Though, by the time we hit high school, it was not really candy. It was really more just hanging out with friends and then getting candy.
Now, is it just cosplaying?
Actually, that one, I got confused. I actually asked my cosplay friends, during Halloween, do you wear something different? Apparently, it is really hard for them because...
Or do they just dress normally?
It's if you dress up, is that actually you dressing up or what?
Are you in character cosplay or are you just dressed up?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a
But
good
appar-
question.
But apparently,
Nico?
a lot of them, they don't actually wear the things they wear at conventions for Halloween. They have an entirely different set just because the things for events are generally very complicated and annoying to wear.
Hard to be mobile, right?
Not being mobile, but generally hard to really do anything because lots of the really cool stuff is meant for the stage and lots of the casual things, it doesn't have pockets.
No access to candy.
Yeah, no pockets, no way to carry phones. So, yeah, apparently that is a hard thing for some of them to do. It's what should I wear for Halloween? And apparently this is weird, for their fans. Do I have to please my fans? Do I have to look really good? I just want to get candy with my friends.
So, Miko, I guess we can't see Fred be Tinker this Halloween.
No, I think Fred's doing other stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, even for Halloween, I don't know what to wear because I am spending more time on my nephew's costume than I am on anything I'm doing.
Actually, that's cool,
I-
man.
Yeah.
What's
I don't know if I'm trying to live my childhood through him slightly. I kind of wanted this as a kid, so I'm going to make sure you have this.
Wait, what costume? That's the next
I'm
question.
making him a Jawa.
You're giving
Nice.
Zhao a costume.
Nice.
Wait, you're giving him a Jow costume? Cool.
No, a Jawa. Very, very similar.
Sorry.
I'm kind of one day late for
a
what
Jawa
happened
costume would be
Wednesdays.
pretty amusing. I just dress up my nephew as who are you? You're Jao now. I thought it was gonna be a Jao. No, you're Jao now. It's really cool. No, you get a guitar and you get these two pugs. That's your costume.
Yes.
Right, so this is Louis' first time to listen to Bodega Nights. We apologize.
We're sorry, Luis.
All of the focus and direction we have on all our other podcasts, gone.
Yeah, direction
But it-
gone.
But it will be good in the long run, at least for now.
And we got Migs Lopez in chat. What's up?
Hey, Migs.
So,
Shout out to the Faithful 14.
look, if there's now 4 people watching, if we add a 1 to it, it's 14.
Hey.
Out of their teenagers.
Obvious statements.
It's 4 teens.
Dude,
Oh my god.
we just had a deal
Really?
about this, guys. Come on, guys. Let's take it to PG, guys.
It is PG.
Well, if we can't have AG, we might as well make it PG.
Hey!
Oh yeah, dude, AG. AG was supposed to man the chat tonight. That way,
Where is
like,
AG?
I have no idea. He probably fell asleep.
I'm sure he is busy coding Linux stuff and other things you do with your Linux thingies.
Hey.
No. Well, the thing with AG is that he isn't very
He has.
Active?
no when it comes to Linux, right? You have like a level of power user that
So what's
How-
his power level?
Over 9,000.
Oh yeah, he rolled the D20 and got a 1.
What happened? He's now back on Windows. Oh.
So, worse than Yamcha.
No, dude, I don't know. He isn't. Yeah, we aren't like Linux virtuosos really. We're just dudes that happen to like the Linux.
Well,
Linux.
I mean, 1 out of 3 choices. Though, I guess if you go into it, Linux has like, 100 or so choices?
You're lowballing it.
But how many do people actually like care and use, though?
I don't know, like 3.
We have millions and millions of choices. But just like sodas, with Jenny, Coke, Pepsi, or whatever.
And like freaking RC Cola.
RC
I'm so
Cola.
amazed how that thing came back. I mean, I think a few years ago, I was like, man, I miss RC Cola. I wonder if it'll ever come back. Then suddenly, like, why is it back? I mean, this is cool, but,
Why is it back?
Now
I'm
there's-
happy Fat Fingers is back.
Wait, what?
What?
Fat Fingers.
What's
AKA
Fat Fingers?
Golden Whammos.
What?
Really, guys?
What are golden whammos?
What's a fat finger?
It's like a Twinkie in the Philippines. Remember the snacks we had in the 90s? Oh gosh, am I going a 90s kids discussion here? Okay, I'll change the subject now.
Wait, what are these? So they're like local Twinkies?
Yeah, kinda. But they kind of fizzled out early 2000s. Now they're back. At first it's just Whammos, the chocolatey one. Now they got Fat Fingers, the one I actually care about. So I'm kind of happy. So if I see Fat Fingers in the convenience store, that's gonna be my first purchase.
That seems really wrong if you think about it. I see some fat fingers, like, man, I want some Twinkies.
Get away from my hand, Martin.
But
Does
they're
Martin-
fat.
Does
Guys,
Martin
just
like think of
Google it.
Twinkies when he sees like Norm? It's like Norm's typing it saying, man, I want some Twinkies right now. What's that?
Hey,
Nothing.
Jay.
Nothing, Norm.
I gotta stay away from Martin when I eat chocolate.
It's okay, I don't like Whammo, so you can eat chocolate in front of me anytime, Norm.
Wait, I thought Whammos and fat fingers were the same thing.
No, they're different. Whammos is the chocolate, Fat Fingers is like the normal Twinkies, the non-chocolate Twinkies. I could try to Google search it, but are you guys active on the chat right now? Oh yeah, you are. Hold on.
Hey, AG's here. What's up, dude?
Hey, AG.
AG!
Sorry, I have people in chat now. What's up?
He's awake.
He's
The
awake.
sleeper awakes.
He's alive.
Right. So Nico, you wanted to talk about Rogue One as a
Yes.
as a bona fide member of the 501st. What do you think about Rogue One? Is it gonna
Essentially, the
pursue-
story is the Empire is winning, and all is good with the universe. Then the rebels came. But I mean, it's really interesting, very different. Though I find the last trailer cool cinematically, but really weird with how they took the story. Like I felt like the trailer. I don't think it's spoilersy because I'm pretty sure every single person here saw the trailer like 5 times minimum per day.
I haven't.
Essentially, like you find out that Jin's dad was essential to the assembly of the Death Star. Like, okay, that would have been a nice reveal in the movie. Okay, well, let's hear it 2 months before. Then later we found out, oh, the name Rogue One came out of a spur of the moment. Like, oh, they need a call sign. What's your call sign? He just stares blankly at everyone. We're Rogue One. Yeah, Rogue One. That's what we are. Like, wow, that's the name that's how it came up. They could have gone for a number of other ways. Like, they could have just been called the Rogues by the Rebels because they were really different from the entire Rebel group. Like, oh, okay, take on that. So, lots of weird things, but awesome cinematics. The Star Destroyer right on top of the city, the gigantic Jedi city statue that was broken down. So I guess that means it's Jeddah, the planet. I can't really recall the name, but essentially where the Jedi came from. So that's a cool set piece. We have a setting there that I think is Scarif that looks just like Dubai. Since I saw it, I thought like, wow, is this thing shot in Dubai? I mean, anyone who's seen the trailer knows what I'm talking about. Like, they had this big panning shot coming down, and it looked like the islands in Dubai. I think, okay, how did this happen here? It's like the Empire has a resort hotel. But really, it's a fantastic trailer. It makes you want to watch it, hypes you up. You see lots of action. And then you also get lots of weird over-analysis by, I think, every single person, myself included, to try to figure out every single thing before the movie comes up.
Yeah, that's pretty common nowadays, huh? Like, where everybody just looks at a trailer and gives you, like, the entire movie treatment.
Essentially, like, you could see, like, 5 people give, like, theories, and each theory can actually sound really legit. Like, that sounds about right. Like, before this trailer came out, I had the theory that the Death Troopers, there had to be a really, really limited amount. And I dug through, I think, Reddit and found this, like, obscure passage from Macquarie, where the original concept of a stormtrooper was supposed to be these 6'5" or taller troopers that were select in number. So I figured, these sound like what the Death Troopers are. So I'm guessing this is a throwback to the Macquarie concept, but instead of being Stormtroopers are now Death Troopers. And it also makes sense to them being so limited to why we don't see them in the original trilogy, because these are obviously really badass characters. Like, why don't we see them in A&H? Like, and this movie's supposed to end 2-4 hours before A&H starts. So like, there has to be a reason. Like, how will Disney or LucasArts like show that, oh, these guys are gone because reasons? Budgetary limitations or something. I am actually more curious about that. How are they going to explain away some troopers or explain away some scenes? And for Death Troopers, my theory was there had to be just like a squad level size, because we never see more than 6 of them per trailer. And the last trailer kind of makes it obvious that there are only 6 of them. So like, we had those things going on.
All this from a 30-second trailer.
Pretty much. I mean, we're like this. We're like scrutinizing everything. Though the thing we found really funny was how much they changed some of the lore that was kind of in the back. Like in the back here, like what they did for the lightsabers. They changed the lore to why lightsaber colors are certain ways.
Oh.
Like, Joao, I think you remember this, right? Like the Sith lightsabers were synthetic kyber crystals. That's why they were always red.
Yeah.
Now the reason is, oh, it's not that. It's because since kyber crystals come from the planet, they have to be stolen by Sith. And when they're stolen, they start bleeding because they're crying because it's a bad thing. And that's why they become tainted and become red. That is the new thing. When I heard that is the most Disney thing I've ever heard.
But that isn't like necessarily, what's it? That isn't necessarily...
Can they just be red because it's red?
you know.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, so this means the Sith has to go through this whole process of, I need to steal me some crystals.
Yeah, dude. It's
Then
like
does that-
the Sith thing to do.
So does that mean the Kylo crystal, he didn't just steal a crystal, he stole like a damaged one?
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
You
That's kinda
intentionally
sad.
steal a damaged crystal.
He's like, looking, I need to take something to see something on the floor. I'll work with that. I'm gonna make something out of that in shop class.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like-
Am I Sith
Yeah.
yet?
like a true shank, you know?
Oh, yes.
He
Also,
works with what he's got.
also the props guy for this thing, for the new series of Star Wars movies, they really, really love flashlights on the blasters. It is so weird. Like the new blasters in TFA, all of them had flashlights. Then in Rogue One, every single blaster, like Stormtrooper blaster, has a flashlight.
Sorry. AG says because he's damaged inside, just like Jared Leto's
Leto.
Joker.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he has more screen time. I'm pretty sure like Leto's Joker was pretty much like racing with Phasma and how much screen time they had in their actual movie.
Hey, if he's not damaged, he might be broken like Matt Hardy. Delete! Like he deleted
God.
his father.
But gosh, the
I can't
amount
wait
of
to do
flashlights.
I can't wait to do like a Jobber Talk episode about broken Matt Hardy.
Why not just now, brother Joao?
We still want AG to be in on it as well because like he has his wild theories about like
Brian Gian, yes?
Well,
Brother
I don't
Angelo.
know.
Brother.
Oh wait, no. AG wants to talk about what's his face? For Jobber Talk, he wants to talk about the ultimate jobber.
James
Nowadays.
Ellsworth?
James Ellsworth, yes, exactly.
Wait, he can't be a jobber now. He won 2 straight matches
Huh?
against the world champion. We can't talk about
AG?
him as a jobber anymore.
Oh, that's
He's not part of Jobber Talk. Man.
Technically, he won. He should lose more in WWE, but he has won more now. Or it's 50% now. Think about it.
Wait, no, don't talk to me about math and percentages, because last week I made a little gaffe on Bodega Nights saying that the price of oil was free per barrel.
Free as in beer? Gals? Oh my god.
That sounds like a fantastic pricing scheme. I want that free per barrel. I want all those things. I can
Okay.
finally make use of all my yuan.
Just kidding, Joao. We can totally talk about James Ellsworth.
Because
And I agree with AG because he's interesting. And look at it, guys. Any guy with two hands has a fighting chance.
that is such a good line. But yeah, like I wanna do like an entire episode of something. Jobber Talk maybe dedicated to James Ellsworth.
I'm totally down with the Brown for that. That
Who's
didn't
the Brown?
sound right.
And maybe like an episode on Broken Matt Hardy, because that guy is so cool as well.
We should see the light. He is the light. He knows he is.
He'll finish what they started.
Yes.
And so bringing it back to like the stuff that we were talking about last week, kind of. Norm,
Yeah.
why did it take you an hour to get from like freaking Makati to Taguig?
It almost took me it took me over an hour to get from Taguig to Makati, right?
Yeah,
Today.
dude, isn't it like aren't they like next to each other?
Yeah, but there's
EDSA.
like two stretches of road that directly connect Makati and Taguig.
Jenny, yes, roads do attach two areas.
Yes, there's only. I'm pointing out that there's only two roads that connect the two cities together.
Fudge. Norm, were you stuck the one near Dasma? Because I always have a bad
Yes.
time there. It's always
Yes.
stuck there.
Did you go through the magic taxi again?
No,
Dude, what was the magic taxi story? Like I because like I remember you talking about it on the Bodega Nights episode, but I can't remember anymore.
I rode this taxi, and to avoid traffic, we decide to go on this route that neither of us are very familiar with, and so we're just kind of half-assing it. And he's saying, I know this kind of side route. We just have to go almost to the toll gate of this expressway and come out this exit. So we get to the exit, and apparently the route he's talking about is a side road, which is not without right next to the bay, and it doesn't have any guardrails. So it only has enough space for the one car, which is us, to drive through. And goes further into a shadier area, which is located right next to a prison. And he kind of maneuvered his way through a few alleyways. And by the time we got back to a familiar road, he turns to me and says, "So at what point did you feel like I was going to rob you tonight?"
And that's why Uber and Grab is popular now.
Yes.
Oh no, let's not get into that, man.
Oh, but yeah, I love that story. The fact was, didn't you mention at one? I remember you mentioning that you felt like you were just about to tip over and fall into the darkness. Like there was,
Yes.
you didn't see anything. It's just darkness.
It's pitch black. It's pitch black. It was the bay to our left. This road wide enough for one car right in front of us. There's no right turn. There's only going straight. And if the taxi slid like 2 inches to the left, we would be falling into the water. And nobody would know because it's pitch black. Because there are no lights on that side of the road.
So
Because
what
it's not
would
a
have been-
road.
So what would have been the last thing you did? I mean, like prior entering a taxi, what would be the last thing people remember you doing?
Yes.
Getting into a taxi.
I mean, right before that one.
Maybe.
Hailing a cab.
Wait, Norm.
Yes.
Don't you think that's a good episode of Radio Norm?
That would be a really good episode. Like one of those like stream of consciousness sort of pieces, I guess you can call them. Like
A narration of Norm's mind as he goes through this long taxi ride into the darkness, wondering to himself, what have I done? What have I done with my life? Is this where it ends? I hope he's not expecting a tip.
Isn't that all of Radio Norm though? Just one long stream of consciousness.
pondering the nature of life and whether or not it is proper to give tips to your taxi drivers. Yes,
I
it
mean-
kind of is.
Yes.
But
I mean, I guess he does deserve a tip. I mean, he didn't rob you. He could have at any point in time at that point. It's like, here, thank you for not doing that.
the tip is don't freak me out like that.
that's like your standard for tipping. Did not rob me. Deserves an extra like 10 pesos.
Here's 5%.
How much do you guys like tip the cab drivers in Manila?
Depends if I
on the
have
distance. I mean, that's kind of sad. Like, we need you to pay this much. Oh, let me just... And Martin just bolts, runs. You can't catch me with that car knowing this traffic.
But like seriously though, you know, like say you
How
go
much do
from I don't know.
It's it goes as low as whatever remaining spare change is left.
I like
if
how
it's an
Norm
odd-
starts with how low it goes. Not like, no, I'll pay about this much max. Like, he's just worried, like, a taxi driver's gonna hear this thing. Like, hey, I heard you. You pay up to this much. You will give me this amount.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
did
be,
not
like,
rob
weird.
you.
So like it isn't really so it isn't based on like what percentage of the fare on the meter is, but like how much cash on hand you have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if I
It's
get...
like,
Okay, you first, Norm.
alright, because if it's a percentage, and we assume it's the safe number is around 10 to 20%, and your
Crazy?
and your and your trip costs about 150. That's what, 30 pesos? So that's not actually that bad. The highest I've ever paid for tip, and no taxi driver listens to this, so I'm fine. Uber drivers though. The highest ever I've given a tip for would be 50 pesos.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's for a 200 peso ride. So that's 25%.
The sad part here, I think the lowest tip I ever gave was your highest tip.
Damn,
how
you
much
was
did the
really
ride
for
cost,
a cab in
Miko.
Manila, dude, you guys are like I don't know. That seems rather exorbitant considering that like well I don't know. Cab drivers here don't expect tips, which is pretty cool.
Well, I mean, it's not hard to get around here, honestly. There, it's like I kind of tip higher or lower depending on how far I'm going. Like, I know this must be a stressful ride. Because I don't fall asleep in taxis. I kind of stay away for the whole thing. And I gauge, like, how bad
Norm
it
has
is.
like a bunch of stories on this.
Oh.
This one time I was so drunk.
I went home with the taxi driver because he was worried.
No,
He asked for a tip.
I just need to repeat. We need these for your new episodes. Just saying.
It wasn't much of a story. It's like 10 seconds. It's like, alright, I drank too much. I got into a taxi. I fell asleep. I woke up right outside my village, opened the door and puked.
Come on, man. 6 seasons and a spoken word tour.
Well, I mean,
spoken-
the best part here is at least you did not, like, vomit in the guy's, like, taxi. I mean, that would have been a horrible way for that cabbie to end the night or start the night, depending on his shift.
It was 3 a.m.
Okay, end the night, I guess.
Yeah. That was my proud moment of, yes, did not puke inside a cab.
It lasted like a
Setting
few
the bar
seconds.
really
Like,
high here, dude.
oh.
I was able to hold it in long enough to open the door.
But then like you have stories about like falling asleep on buses and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, dude. Tried to get home, got on a bus, woke up in the airport.
Wait, what?
Whoa. I always
Bus,
like-
wait, the bus goes to the airport?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the NAIA route, right?
The bus going to my place goes past my place and goes to the airport.
Yeah.
So I fell asleep right before my stop, woke up, the guy was saying, departure area.
Wait, what?
It'd been amazing if Norm was
Last
just so,
stop.
like, drunk and just, like, stepped out, bought a ticket, and just ends up in Cebu. Like, oh god, where am I?
Season 3 of Radio Norm.
The Cebu adventures.
That
How am
requires
I
people to-
here?
I'll be drunk texting you, hey guys, are you up?
What's your plans?
I'm at the airport, pick me up. Why are you here?
I have no
I don't know.
spare clothing.
Oh, Jao, what would you do? Like 4 a.m. Like Norm like gives you a call and tells you, Jao, I'm drunk and at the airport. I'm in Cebu. Help me.
Well, 4 a.m, I'd pick him up and take him to your place and be like, here.
This is your problem now.
Miko has a spare bed.
Oh my god.
That'll be like in the morning, 5 in the morning. Here, knock door. This is yours now. Hi, Norm. Rough night. What happened?
like
I tried to get home. Things happened.
Yeah, or like I'd put him in a, put him in a motel or something, you know?
That would be like the worst. Norm, where's the worst place you've woken up? Just curious here, like. I mean, like, the departure area is pretty interesting. Like, where's like, oh dear God, I've really messed up.
Halfway out the window.
Wait, what?
There's a story here.
Halfway out a window of a fire escape, 3 stories up.
The fire escape is a window?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. How?
Yeah,
Why?
What's the story here? Like, how does that how does that happen? I mean, like, obviously you have you are diagnosed with narcolepsy, right?
I'm not diagnosed with narcolepsy. I just fell asleep.
Right, but was that you?
It's not diagnosed narcolepsy. It's
Okay.
not narcolepsy if it's not diagnosed.
Right,
I'm
but
fine.
yeah, you
So
fall
how did you
asleep.
end up in that window? I mean, are you telling me you're halfway through that window and passed out and woke up there? Or did you fall asleep somewhere else and wake up halfway through that window?
I fell asleep on the stairwell of the fire exit. There was a nice breeze out. Woke up,
And
I
you
was
just,
already halfway out the window. So my body kind of tilted
What?
into the breeze.
Damn.
Why, Norm?
I
Oh,
don't
wait,
know,
are we
man.
gonna
I was
talk
asleep.
Are we gonna talk about tipping again?
Well, as long as he didn't tip out the window.
Yeah,
Hey!
totally out of the window.
Take your taxi.
Yeah.
Just, apparently not too much because they might listen to the show. And if you mention it, they will know. They will like, I know you. Your username, blah, blah, blah. I know how much you tip now.
You're the fateful 14. I expect.
That'll be like a
More
unfortunate
now.
fortune incident.
Can you
Good
imagine
news.
that, Norm? Like, you flag down a cab. He looks at you. I know who you are. I'm expecting my 50 pesos.
That'll be an unfortunate coincidence. Like, you finally get famous. People know how much you tip.
And like among the taxis, like the most shared podcast will be this one. And it's like, this is where they say how much they tip. You will use this against them in the court of law or something.
Wait.
I
taxi
bring about
drivers-
this evidence.
Oh gosh. We must make this episode good for the demographic. Welcome to channel14.com.com. Okay, this
Is
is
it
gonna work
me
now.
or did they sound auto-tune?
moving on from there.
What goes? Okay, I mean,
So anyway-
that's...
Got it covered, guys. We got it covered.
So anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna get a checkup because something's eating my finger.
Wait, what?
I'm
it-
not
is
eating
it
your
Mar- is it
fat
Martin?
fingers.
Is it Martin's there like, "Arr, arr,
No,
Martin, get
no.
off. We're trying to record.
We're not even in the same room yet.
Wait, so what's
Norm
eating
has
your
the best
finger?
stories.
Huh?
Wait, like a bug? A
No,
small
no, it's
disease?
just kind of-
Some sort of
You know how
bacterial
you're-
infection.
Paper
You know
cut?
You know how your skin kind of peels off, right?
No.
Yeah.
No,
Is
that's
it
not
due
how
to,
it works. That's not how it works.
Wait, is it because dry hands thing or just basically?
All right.
I'm
Imagine
pretty sure
you
Norm
have,
uses a lot of
temperature.
lotion.
Yeah, lotion.
imagine you have dry lips, right? That's happening to my finger, except it's only in one specific area, and it seems to have gone through 4 layers of skin already.
I see.
Why
I
do
see,
you
I
have
see.
4 layers of skin?
No, that's how hands work. I
Wait,
think.
what?
I thought hands work by like opposable thumbs. Uselessness
Hands
that
work,
is the
you see.
pinky. Like,
Hey, AG, can you go verify if we have like 4 layers of skin on our hands and that's how hands work?
There's layers here, Miko, of how many times the skin has peeled off.
Where's Dr. David when we need him?
Can you imagine like
my
going to
finger
Dr.
has
David's class?
layers
Sir,
like
do we have
onions
4
right
layers of skin? Get out of my class! Never return.
He would like us to plant kamote in the province.
Okay, according to
I-
AG's in-depth research with Google, the answer is no. You do
Okay.
not have 4 layers of skin.
Alright, then something's peeling off my... Oh my god, is that flesh?
I hope so, because that's skin.
Yeah. Hey Norm, is it crawling in your skin?
It's not an 8. I think I might have some sort of flesh-eating disease on my finger.
I like how it's just really, really picky. Or this would be like the weirdest like ad
Yes.
campaign for fat fingers ever.
That's true. Fat Fingers is back.
It's like their ad guys go around looking for like people who are a little overweight and just like infect them with this fat finger eating disease.
AJ's refusing to search it up on Google because he's afraid of what he might see.
It's better that he don't.
Oh gosh.
Well, no, this skin has 3 layers: the epidermis, the dermis, and the
Buckdermit?
hypodermis.
Oh,
So
damn
there.
it. So what's the 4th layer?
Flesh.
I think we established flesh is skin.
I think
Or
it's
if you go to
muscle.
Shakespearean terms, I guess it includes meat.
Okay.
Merchant
I
of
don't
Venice, 1 pound of flesh.
It's just eating through the tip of my pinky right now, but it's starting to hurt.
And I'm curious, so why did you decide, like, yeah, I'm gonna have this checked out tomorrow? I mean, there's still enough finger. I guess it should last through the night.
I thought it would
Or is
go
that-
away, okay?
Is this your gauge? Like, let's see how much a finger disappears to see how much, like, I should go to the doctor. He'll, like, draw a line. If crosses the line, go to emergency room right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, pretty much. Hasn't really stopped, so going tomorrow.
Well, I hope that goes well, and I hope, you tip your doctor, too.
Isn't that what insurance is for?
No.
Insurance.
This is flesh-eating bacteria counted as part of my insurance cover?
I don't know. I'm sure that counts as act of God, right?
It
No, that
depends
falls
on your depends on your
Insurance.
insurance plan.
I'm out of Linkin Park references on that one, Norm. You're on
Don't
your
worry.
own.
Don't worry. In the end, it doesn't really matter.
Scrolling. It's scrolling machine.
Scrolling.
Scrolling. It's
know,
writing
It's
now.
drawing something.
It's like scrolling. There are only 3 layers.
You know one thing I don't know why? Doesn't even matter how hard I try, guys. Doesn't even matter.
I wonder how many people actually who listen to our podcast also know about the old hybrid theory and things from Linkin Park.
Probably
say
all
that like
14
there's a
of them
new
do.
Yeah. Let's go, Fateful 14!
Though I was amazed by that album. This hybrid theory and Meteoro, right, were the 2 big ones of our time.
Of our time.
Well, now it's the same thing, but now with Jay-Z, right?
That
Guys,
was a decade
Check
ago.
out AG's comments.
Or perhaps the face is right beneath the skin.
Maybe they have become so numb.
Actually, my finger is kind of numb.
Wait. Does it hurt or is it numb? Because you
Both?
can't get both. It's painfully numb. What do I do? I can't
Not
help you there.
both.
It's like saying I'm icy fire.
It's the exact tip of it is numb, but there's pain, like it's being eaten on the inside. So I'm gonna get that checked out.
Yeah, do that. And I'll be right back. I just need... My dog's giving me this look, and I know what that means. He wants to go outside.
Oh,
Be right
okay. I thought he
All
said
right.
he was talking about fat fingers.
The look.
Of love, easy
Wait,
your eyes. So, while Miko's out, what are your plans for Halloween, friends?
I don't know.
Me neither.
I think I'm gonna be in Manila around then.
You're gonna be in Manila?
Maybe.
Okay,
Not sure.
because there's this weird event at Dyson Dine. It's a Halloween whodunit thingy. I have no idea what it is, but it needs a group of 4.
It's a murder
Murph?
mystery.
Yeah, that one. How'd you know?
It's a whodunit thingy.
All right.
Whodunit usually
right.
leads to a murder mystery.
Right. It's true. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that. Also, this coming Saturday, don't forget, guys, that UP Diliman will have a debate invitation for the best in the world. But I can't tell her name
Why?
because it's too political. Oh, here. Dyson Dine.
does
Dyson
she take her
Dungeon.
taxis?
A Halloween event. So I guess it's dungeoning, monsters to defeat, puzzle solving, maybe D&D?
Maybe
I'm
some.
not good with that. Are you guys good with that?
Not really.
Me neither. I'm not good with Dungeons and Dragons.
Like I find RPGs hard. So
True.
there. Wait, so how was your trip, Martin?
Oh, to Japan?
Yeah.
Oh,
You went to
dude.
Japan.
Wait, was that for work?
No.
Alright, that was just
Holiday.
just I worked and saved up a lot of money these past couple of years, and I wanted to blow it in Japan. That way I can get a Farfetched, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't get a Farfetched, by the way.
Oh,
Come on, man.
Dude, I tried to put a lure, I put incense on me, and it didn't even pop up. It just disappeared. Like, I was in that spot for 5 minutes. Gone. It was near my hotel for a few minutes. I was trying to walk around my hotel outside. Freaking cold. Gone.
Oh yeah, it's cold there now, huh?
Not too cold as in the States, but it's kind of chilly cold that I should have worn a scarf that night. But hey, it doesn't matter because there's a lot of Shelders there, a lot of water-type Pokemons that are not Pidgeys and Rattatas. So, thank you, Osaka, Japan, for giving me a lot of shells and clams and crabs. And crabbies, I mean.
What now?
Japan gave you crabs.
Martin got crabs in Japan.
Wait, what?
Crabby. And a Kingler. And I found 2 Kinglers.
Oh, that's a far-fetched story.
I know, I was looking for Farfetch'd. But it never came to me. It's just sighted. I seen zone it, but I never see it literally.
That's so... You know, one time during a weird update in Pokemon Go, a Farfetch actually did spawn near my house.
In Cebu?
Yeah.
Dang.
I thought, hey, cool, it appears here. Apparently that was just like a one-time glitch, and I could have just gotten it. I thought, oh, hey, that's cool.
Because we have to go to either Korea or Japan, and I don't have no more visa for Japan.
Why don't you have no more visa?
Like, what if you just like stay in the airport? Like, just make that a long layover.
Good idea.
Like you see, it's like, where are you going? I'm just going to catch Pokemon. I don't have a visa, but I'm just going to take an 11-hour layover to see Martin going around the airport with like a phone.
Oh, guys, in Kansai Airport, if you're near the Pokemon Center, there's always going to be a sighting of Pikachu. Well, in my experience.
That's
if you
really
need
cute.
Pikachu, go near Pokemon Center. But that's the same place where they buy Royce chocolate and other chocolates, so it's going to be a long queue. It's going to be kind of crowded. But hey,
Yeah,
they're not
perfect
playing
for, like-
Pokemon Go. They're buying stuff anyway.
You know, as I kind of love how the quote-unquote hype is dead. Just so that there's now the only people who play are the ones who really enjoy the thing.
You know
It's
the
a lot
funny
more fun,
part?
like talking to people who really enjoy it.
Miko,
Yo.
there's still a lot of people outside playing Pokemon Go while the hype is dead. I don't think it's dead.
No, I mean,
There's
like,
still hordes
it's not like
of
before,
people.
like when I go to the malls, like I used to see hordes of people playing. Now it's just like select groups, and these are pretty cool groups.
Ah, okay. I say.
Except, but you know, Valor's still the best, but they're pretty cool groups.
Filthy Valors.
Yeah, Valor Club for life.
Valor
The
is
Reds are
life.
taking over tonight.
Oh, I also found
Mystic.
amusing.
Shelter from
Mystic.
the storm?
You know, when I hear that, like, there are things called storm shelters and housing and caves. There's many shelters for the storm.
Sure.
Heck, even just
Migs,
put
are
her
you still
inside
in-
a room. She'll be claustrophobic.
Migs, are you still in chat?
Storm.
Migs, are you still in chat? Come on. Migs, still in chat?
Migs is online. He's also instinct, I think.
Exactly.
No, Migs. Be
Back me up
silent.
here, man.
No, don't back him up.
Just like an instinct, I'm pretty sure he waffle-faced on his keyboard.
Where did the what's it come from? Where did the Mystic eats babies thing come from?
Wait,
I
what?
have never heard that, but that is 100%
never heard it?
true.
Yes, they are evil. Very, very evil. How dare you, Mystic? Evil. Evil eating baby evil. Yeah. Bad, Mystic. Bad.
I don't know where that came from. And there was like a thing about like while Mystic is eating babies, Instinct is out eating glue.
What's Valor doing?
true.
Getting some gains by pumping the gyms.
boy.
I don't know.
But it's actually amusing to see how like there seems to be in Cebu, there's like a weird schedule to around what hour which team owns majority of the gyms in Cebu.
There's a schedule?
Yeah, it's
Like a time
Valor.
share?
Yeah, like Valor takes over from 3 a.m. to about 9. It's all Valor. Then from 9 to around 4, it becomes mostly Mystic. Then Instinct comes in. Then Valor takes it from Instinct and just kind of goes through that rotation.
Yeah, that's true actually. Like
I did not notice to pay attention that much.
Cebu's pretty small, so we see patterns.
yeah, and but then like you also have certain like areas that are more heavily one team. Like Lapu-Lapu, for example, that is very Valor.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That area, not Talisay, like Pardo, that area is fairly like instinct heavy. Like when you go south, just a bit south of Cebu, Mystic has like everything else.
No, but the funny thing is, like, Valor, we're very, very picky with the gyms. Sometimes we end up as taking, like, gyms just to, like, we want this because it's this. Like, in Ayala, there are about, I think, 7 gyms around there, but the ones we generally try to take control of, the one that's just Ayala Center. Or, like, the government buildings we try to take over. We want this government building. Like, all the other things around, like, it's fine. Like, there's a gym I saw somewhere in Cebu that is just called Brick Wall.
That's a Pokestop, dude.
This is Pokestop? I thought it was a gym.
It's a Pokestop.
Wow, okay. It's like Brick Wall. Like, how did someone make this, like, a portal in, Ingress? There's, like, no, like, requirements for it.
Yeah, but, like, when you have some gyms that are just perpetually this one teams, right? So,
yeah.
Like in Apas, you have these 2 gyms there that are perpetually Valor, because I'm pretty sure that somebody on Team Valor lives like close by or lives thereabouts. There are a couple of gyms somewhere along AS Fortuna or after AS Fortuna, like that Mandaue area, that are like perpetually instinct, probably because somebody that lives there is of that team or whatever.
Yep. Though I do like that how the game is, I mean, I won't say the game is old. The game has played enough that people found out which things are the best. And that's actually one thing I got annoyed with Pokemon Go, where there really are like the best, there is a best Pokemon, which is essentially Dragonite, because you hit the point where you go to gyms, it's just Dragonite, Snorlax, Dragonite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
It's
What's
kind
the
of like,
weakness of Dragonite, by the way?
Dragon and Ice.
Darn. So, to counter a
And Fairy.
Dragonite, outside of Dragonite, what can we use? Clefairies?
Fairy
Clefairies.
and Ice.
Fairies.
And
Yeah,
in
so
Gen
that's,
7, there is a Ice Fairy.
Ooh.
I will call
So-
it Mike.
Oh, I thought we were gonna call it Cool Fairy.
But yeah, it's
like
kind of annoying
the
because
very strongest.
I guess it's like MMOs where everyone starts looking the same because everyone has like the top tier setup. And I hate that with some games where everyone ends up looking the same in the end.
Isn't that
Yeah.
called power leveling? Min-maxing?
No, I mean, min-maxing
it's-
is just for your grind, but this is just like, oh, if you want to hold a gym, this is the team you have to use. There really is no deviation. Not like in Pokemon when you play with your friends, like some people have these teams that are just really strange assemblies. Like, I would have never done that, but they just pair it up in such a way it works well. Like, I went against a guy who had like an Executor, a Vaporeon, and a few other things I would have never used in my team. And he beat me pretty bad because he just found a way to let everyone's like status effects and everything just work so well for his setup. Just as long as he had 5-6 turns in, he would win.
Yeah, so like right now, all you see in gyms are Dragonites.
Yeah, it's like Dragonite, then everything
Snorlaxes.
else.
But they're like 5 or 6 sets. Like
Yeah,
Dragonite,
Dragonite,
Snorlaxes,
Snorlax, Gyarados, Arcanine,
Executors
and
are pretty popular.
Executors, yeah.
And Vaporeons are also pretty popular.
Well, until they got nerfed.
Yeah.
I don't get, like, from all the things they nerfed, let's nerf the Vaporeon. Let's not nerf the Dragonite.
Now, the most imbalanced... What's it? The most imbalanced Pokemon out there right now is the Snorlax. Not Snorlax. Yeah, the Snorlax.
Yeah,
As
because
a-
it's high defense and also has a high special.
Yeah. And, like, nobody... What's it? And it's a normal type, right? And if I remember, normal type is weak against...
Fighting. Yep, fighting.
And
And-
the fighting Pokemons in Pokemon Go just kind of suck.
Yeah, I mean, your choice are what? Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Machop, Machoke, Machamp. And then you have like everything else. Then I guess from there you just have things that just happen to have fighting moves.
Yeah, like the Poly guys.
Oh yeah, Poliwrath, which I mean it's water. No, it's not water fighting. It's just fighting, which is weird. It loses its water type.
But then its strongest moves are still water moves, right? Like
Yeah.
That's weird.
No, apparently like that was a mistake in the game programming where it was supposed to be water fighting, but it ended up just becoming a fighting type. It's weird. Like, the latest update now says, oh, types now mean something. By catching certain types, you get other types easier. I mean, that was kind of interesting. I'm pretty much going to stop playing Pokemon Go once I probably complete my Pokédex. The same time I stopped playing Gen 1.
Oh, but
Yeah.
When I hit my 151, it's like, well, I'm done.
then
done.
Gen 2 pops out.
Screw that. I'm happy with Gen 1. Gen 1's the best, because Gen 1ers.
Yeah.
That is our reason.
But the problem with the new update, if you keep getting flying type, which is Pidgey, or normal type, which is Rattata, you'd still get the same darn thing, right?
No, like, you get
Pidgey.
everything that's... actually, getting lots of Pidgeys, it makes more sense on why they're harder to catch, because all the legendary birds are, well, flying.
Oh. Whoa.
So essentially...
So
Spot-
Pidgey
essentially,
grinding
like,
is working.
Essentially,
as
if
well.
you grind the Pidgeys like crazy, yeah, technically getting the legendaries would be interesting. Though what I want to
Nice.
see is the Ditto. Everyone forgets about Ditto. What will he do in the freaking gym battles?
Ditto. I don't know either.
Because he only has one move, transform. Unless you play a randomizer, which is weird. But he just transforms, so I feel like they didn't put him in the game just because they have no idea how to work that mechanic into their weird gym battle system.
It might imbalance the system if he's there. Instead of Dragonite, we might get
for me,
Dittos.
it would stress the system because that means I have to double check this Pokemon data, apply it to your Pokemon, and make sure these things are in place every single time. Like, I just feel like it'll overload their servers, and that's why they just removed it because their mechanic would not make sense,
True.
like coding wise.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
it could be a lot better, that game.
It could be, but
Like,
at the same
as
time, I mean, they've made all their money back. It
Yeah.
does not hurt them if the game just suddenly, like, if everyone just stopped playing Pokemon Go tomorrow, it's like, we're fine. We'll make a new
We
game.
got- yeah,
Harry
we got
Potter
money.
Go. You know, the new money.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the thing about Pokemon Go, right, is it is a game that is very like initially it was geared very much towards more casual players. I mean, it had to be. And now that the casual players have left, the more hardcore players are left with a very casual friendly game.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, because you have only the hardcore players or, the more interested players left, then you have a more, I guess, refined game in a way.
I guess because they'll know what people, the player base and the data they'll be getting is more aligned to what the core audience wants versus catering to the masses.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
like now medals
like
finally
Pikachu,
have
like Pikachu riding on your shoulder. I mean, that's a cute Easter egg, but I'd rather have other things.
yeah, like freaking walk that Weedle.
Yep. And once
Or-
again, I'll be right back.
Or Magikarp on your shoulder.
Oh, dude, Magikarps are great. Having a buddy Magikarp. Ooh.
It's
Why?
a
It's
Magikarp party.
I mean, what makes it great?
Because you get a candy for every 1 kilometer or
Yeah.
something. And it looks so cute just like flopping around there next to your avatar.
Ah, yes. Delightful. So how's your starter Pokemons going? Because I just evolved my Charmander a few days ago in Japan.
I stopped playing Pokemon like 2 months ago.
Whoa, it's been 2 months?
Yeah.
Pikachu.
Darn. How about your
Well,
Pikachu?
I kind of gave up because I don't really travel that much only around the metro. So I keep getting the same Pokemon anyway. So I can't really be bothered to go out of my comfort zone too much.
Yeah, well, like the thing with Pokemon Go is you get like what do you call it? Like it's the type of game that like I can see myself playing a lot when when I get to a new place, So like when I head over to Manila,
Yep.
I'm probably going to be like playing Pokemon Go for the first like 2 days, even though most of the Pokemon I get are probably going to be exactly the same as the ones that I get here. But, at least I get to spin new Pokestops and try to take new gyms and whatnot. And then, like, after about a day, over it.
Yeah, and like Miko said, there's not really much depth to the game. You don't have to capture all 151 Pokemon to get the most out of the game. If you run across Snorlax or Dragonite, you're done. You have one of the best Pokemon in the game already.
Oh, dude, the Logan trailer just dropped.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Wait, have you been? Were you like watching it while we were talking and stuff?
Yep. The magic of
You
YouTube
were
and
You were talking,
earphones.
Martin. You were holding a conversation, Martin. How could you?
Yeah, I was listening to it. It was actually, yeah, we were talking about Pokemon Go.
How's the trailer? Is it like Old Man Logan and stuff? Like how Old Man Logan are they going?
He's older, but he's
Yeah,
And are they
he's not
hinting
white
like in
hair enough. And I don't know. This is the first time I saw the trailer, so
he's
I
middle-aged Logan.
I might lose my comic book expert. I'm not even an expert, but a comic book fan cred here when I ask. Is that Patrick Stewart with him in that trailer, or just another
Yep.
old guy who's bald?
No, that's Patrick Stewart.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was seeing things.
Like Patrick Stewart.
Yeah. Old Man Logan plus Old Man Picard. Warp speed. Harry, use the Force.